Hey guys, alright, so today I'm going to be talking about how Disney movies have had a big impact on my life. I mean, seriously, who can cry and look actually decent? I mean, I know half of them had their hair covered in their face, like this, but seriously, who can look that good while crying? I know I look like a sobbing sack of shit. And the thing is, what's with all the damsel in distress? Why can't we be all like, you know how Megara was in Hercules? I mean, seriously, she was more independent than everyone else. I know that the big thing was you have to wait for your prince. That was like the big thing. Women are inferior to men, or whatever signal they're trying to say. And that all you can do is just be lazy, sit around, sing, and wait for your freaking prince. Seriously, I thought that if I walked around my backyard and then the neighbors would be like, oh, that little girl's so adorable, she's singing and thinking that animals will come to her and like make her freaking dresses, and you know, she thought her prince would come and all that. I mean, seriously, I'd sit there like an idiot and just sing for hours hoping that somebody would come. I remember, I'm like, what was I expecting? Was I expecting designer clothes like Prada boots or a Michael Kors handbag? That would be nice. I mean, seriously, what was I thinking? Did I think maybe I get a Juicy Couture sweatsuit? I'm not too crazy about those. Like, I remember I wanted one when I was younger, and I had one, but then style changed. I never understood how they could wake up in the morning, their hair would be perfect. Seriously, who can wake up and their hair is just amazing? And then all of a sudden you got freaking birds tying a ribbon in your hair. You know what? I can't even do that, and I don't even have freaking birds. Seriously, how does one... you gave me false hope, Disney. Why'd you do that? I don't know. That's just like really annoying. But then another thing that currently pissed me off was when I went to go see the new movie Frozen. At least when Anna woke up, her hair was a wreck like mine. I mean, but the really thing that just set me off was how Elsa, one of the main characters, went from this to this. I mean, seriously, who can take their hair from a bun and then just dramatically make it look great? If I tried to do that just at a random time when there's freaking snow and all this, my hair would look like shit. It would just frizzy mess, my part would be the wrong way. I'd be freaking out if I was seeing anyone, but probably not because there's snow, but yeah, I'd be pretty pissed. Anyone else think that it was kind of weird? I mean, I remember I watched non-Disney movies too, and I always thought it was kind of weird that everyone would find a guy and they'd meet them for like one day, and they'd all be like, hey, I only met you for one day, but hey, guess what? We should get married, go back to my castle, and everything will just be whoop-de-doo. We'll just live happily ever after. What if they didn't live happily ever? What would they do once they discovered taxes? And you gotta pay that mortgage. Then again, they were rich, but I could never understand how somebody could like burst out into song at a random time and everyone else would be okay about it. So I remember I used to walk in the hallways or wherever I was and think that if I sang every time I was pissed off, everyone would join in. I feel like sometimes I do that on accident in like my new school and not even realize. I'm like ready to just wait for everyone else to just join in, and I'm like, wait a second, guys, this isn't a musical. I really hope I don't do that. I probably don't. I'm probably just like making that up right now. That'd be freaking awesome if it was like freaking High School Musical, but I'd probably go home with like a headache. I don't know. So today's lesson, I guess I learned, was don't go off with the guy you meet for like one day. That doesn't work. It doesn't. You'll figure out that he's some sort of slob who, I don't know, he might be like into some weird kinky shit, and just don't go for it. I don't know. In the end, women do things if they're mean to you, like they did at the end of Frozen. I know I really shouldn't be spoiling it, so I'm not going to, but that thing, do it if they're mean to you.